All right, good to see you, troops. Hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully you're feeling better than my throat. Apologies for the Kermit the Frog impersonation I'm going to be sounding like today, but I wanted to get this lesson out to you because it's going to be a fun one. This is another lesson from our double bass fills that dominate series. And here we're going to go down a bit of the fusion path, which is going to be fun. And we're going to dissect a fill from one of the all-around greatest, no style can stump him, most amazing drummers of all time, Mr. Gregg Bissonette. Once again, be sure to hit the link below to grab your free PDF for this lesson because, well, you're going to need it to fully understand some of the rhythmic whackery that we're going to be exploring today. Also, if these lessons have been giving you some value, can you please like, share, subscribe? That is the simplest, easiest, and cost-free way for you to let me know that these lessons are helping you, and that will inspire me to do more. So there it is. It's a win-win. The double bass fill we're going to study today is actually more of a mini 4-bar solo that Gregg plays in the middle of this Brandon Fields song called Aggressive Tranquility from his album The Other Side of the Story. If you're unfamiliar with this record, you got to check it out. It's kind of one of those classic mid-'80s fusion albums that just covers a ton of ground stylistically, which of course is complemented by Gregg's incredible drumming as he effortlessly displays why he's one of the most musical drummers of our generation. Since this tune is based off an Afro-Cuban time feel, which Gregg is playing mostly a songo, it really reinforces one of our favorite slogans we like to repeat here, which is double bass is not a style, it's a technique. It's a technique that offers unlimited benefits. The first 2 bars of the solo, Gregg is playing a 16th note triplet, hands and feet combination. But to ensure that we play it nice and clean, we're first going to focus on the foot pattern. While playing accented quarter notes on the snare, our foot pattern will start on the and of each beat. We need to play 3 16th note triplets with our feet, right, left, right, right, left, right. And they have to be evenly subdivided. That's the most important thing here. We don't want to play 2 30-second notes and a 16th note like this.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we want to avoid that. That is not our goal today. Our mission is to play 3 evenly spaced notes, just like a true triplet. It's good to understand the distinction between the two, but especially we need to understand how to play both of them. So we want to play this starting on the and, 3 evenly spaced 16th note triplets, quarter note on the snare. This is exercise 1 on your PDF. Here we go.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now we'll add the rest of the snare notes by playing the 2 16th note triplet ghost notes following the accent. So basically we're just playing right hand accent followed with 2 left ghost notes. Then we're going to play right, left, right with our feet just like we did. The main thing is making sure in between all 6 of these notes, right, left, left, and then right, left, right with the feet, there's the same amount of space between all the notes. That's what we're shooting for here, all right? So let's make it silky and smooth for exercise 2.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, my best guess for how Gregg is actually orchestrating this part of the solo on the kit is his right hand is the only limb that's moving around to different voices. So it sounds like he's playing snare, tom 1, tom 2, snare, tom 2, tom 3, snare, and then finishing on tom 3. Once again, it's not that significant here because we're really just getting the technical aspect of it. You can explore and do whatever you want with it. But let's check out and hear how that sounds and see if it sounds familiar to what the album sounds like. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now let the rhythmic excitement begin, because these last two bars of the solo, Gregg is using one of my all-time favorite rhythmic phrases, and that is grouping eighth note triplets in phrases of 4. This is outstanding. So to get comfortable with how this feels against the pulse, we're just going to play alternating right, left, eighth note triplets on the snare, and then with our right hand, we're going to accent every 4th note. And FYI, this accent pattern in isolation is also known as a half note triplet, just in case you're ever on Final Jeopardy and that question comes up. You'll win the tournament. You'll win the championship, okay? So here we go. Let's check it out. This is exercise 3 on your PDF.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Next, we're just going to substitute the 4th note of each grouping with a bass drum. So basically, we're just playing right, bass drum, and we're going to repeat that phrase. Should sound something
1,
like this.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Now, within the track, Gregg is applying one of our favorite orchestrations to the phrase, and that's snare, tom 1, tom 3, kick drum. So let's explore to see how that sounds within this 4-note grouping here.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now we're going to bring some heat with the feet and get pretty close to the final version that Gregg is playing here. So the only thing we're going to do now, we're just going to add a left bass drum following that right bass drum. And that's going to create 2 16th note triplets. We just want to make sure that, a little quality control here. We want to make sure that that left foot is as strong and powerful and articulate as the right bass drum. If it's weak, it's going to sound like a mistake. We want to sound confident. And how do we sound confident? We got to be consistent. That's it. So let's check it out with
1,
the 2 bass
2,
drums. Here we go.
3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is one of those great fills that once you get the feel for it, you can just start exploring all the different voicing options. So that's what I encourage you to do. Once it feels a little bit comfortable, start moving around to the different voicings and seeing what you can come up with that really resonates with your particular playing style.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, One, two, three, four. One, two,
All right, we made it. This is the final step, and all we're gonna do is just add another right foot bass drum, which is really the same phrase we did with the first 2 bars of this fill, right, left, right. But since this pattern is already based in 8th note triplets, these 3 bass drum strokes here, 3 bass drum notes, they're gonna become what some people refer to as a nested tuplet, or in this case, would be a nested triplet. Either way, I don't want you getting too deep into that. Just make sure that your hands are lining up with that 8th note triplet subdivision and your feet are playing 3 evenly spaced notes. That's it. If you do all that, you're gonna be good to go. Okay, so
one,
let's check it
two,
out.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As I mentioned before, this is one of my favorite phrases and phrasing concepts there is. And so it's just fun to explore to see what other applications we can come up with on the kit here. So one of my other favorite ones is rather than starting the phrase with 3 notes with the hands and then, in this case, the 3 bass drum notes, just start the phrase with 1 note with the hand, then play those 3 nested triplets, and then finish the phrase off with 2 eighth note triplets with the hands. It's going to give it a totally different characteristic. Also, you're going to end the fill with the hands, which I'm always a bit more of a fan of that. Just gives you more voicing options. You can end a bit more stronger, a little bit more powerful. But anyways, here's a couple examples of how you might go about doing that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
The grand finale is here. Let's check out how Gregg put all of these awesome ideas together to construct just a super musical double bass solo. Let's check it out. Okay, troops, I hope that was helpful and gave you some new and fresh ideas of how you can come up with your own double bass fills and double bass solos. These are exactly the types of concepts and ideas we develop and explore with much greater detail in the Deconstructing Double Bass Drumming Inner Circle program. If you've ever been looking for a tried and true tested program that can massively elevate your drumming, just hit the link in the description below so you can learn all about the world's only double bass drumming transformation system so you can become the drummer you always wanted to be. Thank you again for checking out this lesson. I super appreciate it as always. Until next time, stay focused and practice with purpose. We'll see you soon.